فكر المرتضى سيف على الجهل انتضى في النهج فكر المرتضى سيف على الجهل انتضى نور الهدى قد أغمضى لم يحويه رحب الفضاء نعم الأثر يروي السير فيه العبر على ضفاف نهج البلاغ.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين وصلى الله على محمد وآله الطيبين الطاهرين. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد ولعنة الدائمة على أعدائهم أجمعين من الآن إلى قيام يوم الدين. Alhamdulillah, I got an opportunity to come back again to you and talk something related the maxims of Ali ibn Abi Talib salawatullahi wa salamuhu alayhi. Imam alayhi salatu wa salam in his 18th maxim he says about haqq and batil. Imam says وَقَالَ فِي الَّذِينَ اعْتَزَلُوا الْقِتَالَ مَعَهُ خَذَلُوا الْحَقَّ وَلَمْ يَنْصُرُوا الْبَاطِلِ. Imam alayhi salatu wa salam said these things, the following things, about those who avoided fighting on his side and who were trying to be neutral. They abandoned rightness, that means they abandoned goodness, but did not support wrong. They were trying to be neutral. They were trying to be in between. They was not with Ali ibn Abi Talib, they wasn't against Ali ibn Abi Talib. This saying, as I go to the commentary of Nehjul Balagha, the commentary name is Nehjul Balagha fi Sharh Nehjul Balagha. The commentary says that this saying is about those who claim to be neutral, such as 7 names as I get in history. Is Abdullah ibn Waqqas ibn Khattab, Abdullah ibn Umar ibn Khattab. And here we can talk that Abdullah was in the name of the grandfather of Umar. Ala kul hal, Sa'ad ibn Waqqas and Abu Musa al-Ashari, Al-Ahnaf ibn Qais, Muhammad bin Maslama, Osama bin Zayd, and Anan bin Malik. These 7 names I get in history that they were trying to be in between. Look, undoubtedly, these people don't openly support the wrong, but they wasn't with Ali ibn Abi Talib. When you go to the different hadiths and different riwayat, you can understand that these people who doesn't support the right and haqq, goodness, and regarding badness, they are just quiet. So they are like supporting badness. They are those who are against haqq. As we recite in Ziyarat Ashura again and again, we see, if we have the tawfiq to recite Ziyarat Ashura, what we say, لَعَنَ اللَّهُ أُمَّةً قَتَلَتْكَ وَلَعَنَ اللَّهُ أُمَّةً ظَلَمَتْكَ وَلَعَنَ اللَّهُ أُمَّةً سَمِعَتْ بِذَلِكَ فَرَضِيَتْ بِهِ. We say, curse of Allah be on the people who killed you. Curse of Allah on the people who have done dhulm on you, and the curse of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala upon those who heard the event and rested satisfied. They said nothing. And we have thousands of examples we see in Riwayah. We see Karbala. We see, look, there are not 2 parties. There are not 2 groups. If we go more deep, we can see there are 3 groups. One who killed Imam Hussain alayhi salatu wassalam. One who was killed, Imam Hussain and the family of Imam Hussain alayhi salam ajma'een. And third, those who was not with Yazid la'natullahi alayhi and who was not with Hussain. They just kept quiet. What do we see Kufa people? We see Kufis had said nothing. They was not with Yazid. They was not with Imam Hussain. They did the bay'ah. But you see that after that, when they saw that this bay'ah can cause us harm, so leave Imam Hussain. And this was one of the main plans of Yazid. Inshallah, if we could get time, we will talk about it. One of the great hadith of Imam Ali ibn Abi Talib salawatullahi alayhima, Imam says, ظَلَمَ الْحَقَّ مَنْ نَصَرَ الْبَاطِلِ. Imam says, whoever helps the wrong has wronged the truth. See? If you helps the wrong, it is like you have wronged the truth. You changed the truth. You have done wrong with the truth. You see what Imam Sajjad alayhi salatu was salam says in Sahifa Sajjadiyah. Imam says, Allahumma inni a'udhu bika min aythar al-batili ala al-haqq. And inshallah, now I won't go with the meaning because this have a deep meaning, have a deep concept. If we see the zahir of the meaning, it is like Imam Sajjad alayhi salatu was salam is asking to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, min aythar al-batil ala al-haqq. Imam says, help me that I can get the haqq over batil. Let's go on, sir. Let's leave it. We are in Najaf, we gotta face this again and again. So when you go, can I get the torch, says Sharib, here. Thank you. So here we are talking about haqq and batil, brothers and sisters. Now I was asked by, I won't say students for sure, I will say who are doing the mubahitha with me and who are, are my friends here and who are, doing discussion with me. They were asking me to explain nasikh and mansukh. So here we finished our quotation, and the quotation, the mahasal and the natija and the summary and the conclusion of the quotation is this, that you have to help haqq. However it is possible, you have to help haqq. Don't keep quiet. Don't look, brothers and sisters, whenever you see that there is a batil going on, whenever you see there is a dhulm going on, whenever you see there is not justice there, try to help other who are madloom. If you say nothing, so this is like you're a dhalim. You're helping one who is doing a dhulm, one who is doing injustice to somebody else. I was asked to explain about nasikh and mansukh, so here we go. Look, there's an ayah in Quran. We say, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, Ma nansakh min ayatin aw nunsiha na'atin khayrin minha aw mithlaha. Alam ta'lam anna Allah ala kulli shay'in qadir. The meaning of this ayah is this: we do not abrogate a verse or cause it to be forgotten, except that we bring forth better than it or similar to it. This is what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, that we don't forget any ayah, or we do not remove that ayah, we do not forget it. We bring a better ayah than it, or we bring the ayah which is similar to it. Shaykhana, do we have the mithal, tamthil, an example for this? So here is one ayah where I can explain you that this ayah got naskh for the specific time, and after that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala brought the new ayah. Look, there was a time that people used to come to Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa alayhi, and they used to ask, questions which was not relatable to anything, which was not related to Islam, which wasn't related to science, math, physics, nothing. They used to come and used to ask stupid questions to Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa alayhi. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, for that specific time, He asked Jibreel to recite this ayah, and this is a part of Quran. Surah Mujadila, ayat number 12, it says, Ya ayyuhal ladhina amanu, Ya ayyuhal ladhina amanu, Ya ayyuhal ladhina amanu, إذا ناجيتم الرسول فقدموا بين يدي نجواكم صدقة ذلكم خير لكم وأطهر. See, the meaning and the translation of this great ayah is this: O you who have believed, Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu, O you who have believed, when you wish to privately consult the messenger, when you want to consult Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa alihi, present before your consultation a charity, a sadaqah, alms, okay? That is better for you and purer. Look. So when people used to come to Rasulullah and they used to ask waste questions, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala what is asking now, because you're doing all these kind of things, so do this. When you want to come to Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa alayhi, come and bring the sadaqah. Give it to Rasulullah. Bring a charity to Rasulullah. So after this, you see, Tariq and the riwayah says that only one person who used to come to Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa alayhi and used to give charity and used to ask Rasulullah questions was Ali ibn Abi Talib sallallahu wa salamu alayhi. He used to come, he used to give charity, he used to ask Rasulullah. And nobody else used to come to Rasulullah from that day. Look. And after a time, Rasulullah asked Ali ibn Abi Talib, Ya Ali ibn Abi Talib, this ayah is not for you. This ayah for those who used to come to Allah, who used to come to me and ask, stupid or waste questions. So this ayah after a time got mansukh, got abrogated. Now this ayah, like after that time, when time passed away, this rule to give the charity for the meeting and for the consultation was abandoned, was removed. So this is the ayah which got mansukh. And there is one more example, and after this I gotta finish. Before, when Islam was new, and clothes used to get impure by anything. So now we have the ruling that when you see there is a cloth which if a part of a cloth get impure, so you can pure it by water. Okay, but at that time when Islam was new, was the rule that when you see a cloth get impure, just cut the side of the cloth and it can't get pure again by water or by any other thing. If you want that cloth, so cut that part. Now I don't have any reference for it. Let me let you know this. Inshallah, I'm finding the reference for it. Just because I was in the Qum al-Muqaddasa, my teacher once he told me and I remember it. So I'm trying to tell these things to you. Inshallah, may Allah gives us the tawfiq to get the ma'rifah of Ahlul Bayt alayhim as-salam. وآخر دعواني الحمد لله رب العالمين وصلى الله على محمد وآله الطيبين الطاهرين.